Hey everybody, today I'm going to talk about why I bought this device. So this is a hair trimmer from Philips. There'll be an unboxing a little bit and not much of a review. It's more why I bought this one versus different and the others. And okay, let's get to it. Let's get to it. This is the all-in-one, right? So they have like 6 pieces to it. Oh, this is tedious. Do it as fast as I could. This is the bag, instructions, paperwork, manuals. Nose piece, charger, all these little devices. Also this Philips, by the way, had the same kind of charger. Nice. I love them because the connection here, these little connections, they're very strong. They're not like USB and stuff. They go in, they have the pin that goes between it and like locks it in. I love them. They work nice. There's never really an issue with connections. And they're in, when they're in, you know, like you're good. Here we have all the numbers, all the haircut numbers, sizes, a brush, again, nose piece, and the device. Okay, let's move these stuff away. You don't really care about them. Now, to the machine. Like I said before, this is the, what name is it? This is a 3000 series, multigroom. Okay, now let's get to let's cut to it. The reason I bought this machine. It cost me in Israel 88 shekels. That's equivalent to $25, $26. Not much. Now, there's all kinds of machines out there. There's expensive ones, there's cheap ones, there's all kinds of ones out there. I bought it for a specific reason. I like trimming. I like cutting my hair, like almost, you know, to zero, but not sticky. I don't like when it's sticky, so I do like a rough shave. I mean, it looks clean, but after a day I have to do it again, a day or two. But that's nice because it doesn't stick. It doesn't like make your skin red or whatever. It's just simple and clean. Now, you could get expensive devices that have all kinds of connections and stuff. Yeah, I went through that rabbit hole. And I started with you know, these advertisements that pop up with those, you know, new barber, modern, state-of-the-art, you know, ones that come out. Then I went through all that rabbit hole. I got the cheap ones, expensive ones, and eventually, after doing that, so this is my advice. This is the whole reason I'm doing this video. I'm doing this video is because a lot of times we buy stuff we don't need. You know, there's all kinds of bling bling and lights and stuff on it. We don't really need it. We don't need it. Sometimes we do, but in this case, I need a simple trimmer. Now, I have this one. This is Sonic trimmer. I have it. Still works perfectly. It comes as well with all those, you know, connections and the nose piece and all that stuff, yeah. Now, this is a nice device. I have this approximately for 5 or 6 years. I don't like the charging connection. After a year or so, there was a problem in the end of the connection. I had to tape it. It works. I just don't like it. It's finicky, you know. It doesn't. Now this machine is a good machine. I have it for many years. I like it. It's smooth. It's small. Nothing gets stuck to it. and it's very simple to use. Mostly I use it for just, you know, shaving my beard short, very short. But lately I'm also using it for cutting my hair to zero, down, like making bald hair. So bald head, yeah. So I use that. I did that. I used that with this. I mean, I cut my hair bald at least 30 times if this machine lasts, you know, 6 years, 5 years. Okay, it works okay. But now lately the battery is not giving me a full charge. It's working like half, like 50%. Used to be an hour, now I get like a 40 minutes out of it, 30 minutes out of it, and it's okay. It still works fine. I like it. I paid then around 70 bucks, 70 bucks. Like a few, then. 70, it cost me 70 bucks and it works perfectly. Then I bought another one. This Philip one, everybody knows it. It's familiar. Now, if you guys could see, you could tell I have the number, like I have the head, the long hair connection on it. Why? It's because this machine is perfect as is. It's made for trimming and grooming and doing like beautiful stuff with it. It works fantastic. It has a nice, very fine blade on it. So you sometimes when you're starting at new and it's the first time you're using it, yeah, you'll probably cut yourself once or twice just because it does a good job. And it's very sharp and it's like a very smooth finish on it. Yeah, so it works nice. Again, it's slim, it's small, it's clean, nothing gets stuck to it. It works perfectly. And it has the same connection, same charger as this one. Now, this one cost around 45 bucks. 50 bucks with some accessories. It works nice, it's waterproof kindish, and it's nice. But I always use it with the connection on it. Why? Because again, I trim my beard almost zero, not sticky. So like I use this one, I use the same this one. So now, why did I buy this? I bought this 3000 Philips series because this Sasonic one is already losing its battery, and like I have to charge it more often. So instead of opening it up, cracking it up, and replacing the battery on that, it'll cost me a few bucks, right? Okay, so I bought this. Like it was like 25 bucks, 27 bucks, you know, up to my house. You know, I don't have to play with changing the other one, the battery. Maybe I'll do it just for the heck of it. But I said, you know what, for that amount of money, and this is also light and clean, and I have a good experience with Philips, and also when I was a young kid, having, you know, shaving all those old shavers, you know, and yeah, Philips are okay. This is small, it actually works. The battery's charged, I guess. It's small, it's light, it's cheap. It charges, you know, none of these little small ones charge fast. This one either, you know, they all charge like 7-8 hours, you know, if you're charging it normally, right? But it doesn't matter because it's not a phone or a camera or anything that you have to have instantly, you know, like in any case that you can never think about, you know what I mean? A shaver, you pretty much know when you're gonna shave, you know, it shows. You pretty much charge them, and whenever you need them, you need them. Like, it's not like a camera you have to take out and, you know, look something up, or have a lot bigger battery, or it be able to charge it very on the go. No, it doesn't matter. These, you use them a few times a week, and, you know, they're charged, and when they're charged, they last, you know, for several trimming or haircuts. You know, they do a good job. Even these small little tiny ones. Yep. So I know I'm ranting and going on and on and on about it, but this is exactly the whole video. The video is why I bought this one. It was cheap. It's a good company. I don't need all those attachments. I basically use it for trimming. If I'm going to do long haircuts all day long, I'll probably buy, you know, a professional good, you know, durable machine. But I'm not a barber, and I'm only taking care of my hair. So I think this will be a good addition to what I have. And the plus on it also is supposed to have like self-sharpening knives. So that's nice, you know. Instead of changing a battery for this one and replacing the battery and you know, have to like maybe sharpen the knives. No, nobody's going to sharpen the knives, right? The time and stuff to charge and the time and effort to sharpen the knives. If it's not your profession and you don't have it like, you know, have it cold, so you're not gonna do it. So for that amount of money, I got a new device with a full charge, with a good battery, with a brand new battery and new blades. Yeah. So by the way, they're all, you know, this one looks very small. It's not that small. This one looks very slim, small. Yeah, it's not that small. Look, if you can compare them, it's actually very small, the new one. It's lighter than all of them. It's almost the same weight as the small one. It looks slim because it has a small, tiny head on it. But the machine is basically the same. It's like, yeah, it's smaller, but not like really, it doesn't matter. Right? And this looks very small, and it's actually bigger and heavier than both of these. So yeah, I really like these Phillips connections, these charging connections. You know, they're so nice. You can't compare them to these little round ones. They're terrible. They always fail and they pull out easily. This one, these connections, you know, if they're in there, you know, if it falls off the wall or something and it's connected to the wall, it's gonna hang on. You know, there'll be nice. You won't have any, you know, fire hazards, or battery condition stuff happening. It's gonna hold on. This one goes all over the place. If this falls, it's right out. You know. So okay, this is my rant. Again, simple devices, guys. You know, keep your money. Don't buy trash in every advertisement that people sell to you. You know, pop-ups on your computer. Save your money. Keep it simple. You want to you have money, you want to spend it on stuff that are significantly, you know, stuff that are like, that's worthwhile. If it's real estate or school or whatever you have, you know, real stuff. These devices come and go, you know, keep your money. For 20, 25 bucks, you get yourself a nice, cheap little device. They work fantastic. They work wonderful. I don't care. I'm not going to test it and everything. I'm just going to use it. Use it like you stole it, right? That's how you say. Use it like you're supposed to use it. If it's a good tool, it'll last time and it'll just work. If it's not a good tool and it's finicky and it's very delicate, you don't need it. It's a headache. You're becoming a babysitter for it. That's how I see it. This one, I didn't think much about it. This one, I didn't think much about it. You know, they're basically good, simple, cheap devices. They work. This is working for 5 or 6 years. This is working for 3 years. At least a couple years. Yeah. So hopefully this one will do the same. Guys, keep safe. Until the next time. Adios.